Hello, the Rego. Today we're looking at set 76102, Thor's Weapon Quest. It has 223 pieces. It's rated 612. It is 612. It's a building toy. And now let's look at the box.
Daddy.
So the front box is a very nice little design with some interesting things. It says like this one, the last box, it's waves to have like more superheroes and have like it this way because the modern boxes it's the modern Marvel boxes have this in the front, in the top part. Instead of having Lego Marvel superheroes, it's a Lego Marvel, like, whatever theme it is. Has a little tiny bit somewhere, actually exactly right here, where, little dent, and that's because, I think one of these dome pieces was kind of bulging, and it kind of did that, but yeah. Now let's look at the instructions. So the instructions do have an ad, I'm pretty sure. But for some reason, they only show these three in-game stuff. I only have that one, because that's the one I'm reviewing right now. It says, like, life ad with Iron Man. What's that? Something. Then the pieces. And the Wind Pirate on the back. Now let's look at the minifigs. So the first minifig in the set is Thor. And I have him the first one, because he's the main... He's the namesake of the set, kind of. Because Thor Weapon Quest. But you can see, this is the weapon he's looking for, which is Stormbreaker. Which is actually part of Groot's arm, apparently. So that's interesting. He has a nice torso. Yeah, it looks like it could benefit from leg printing. Obviously, a lot of movies could obviously benefit from leg printing. But this one kind of has a kind of incomplete torso print, kind of. Yeah, he has a very weird lightning. It's not weird, but kind of cool. It's cool lightning pieces. Which I'm gonna just lower down, I guess. He has just this hair piece in like the spiky hair and caramel color. And if you look, and he just black legs, but if and he has an alternate face, which has a more smug look for Thor. And that face is actually from the Ragnarok sets. But this is actually a cheap way to get a Thor. For face print. I think the cheapest way currently to even get a Thor in general. Probably one of the cheap ways to get Thor in general. But yeah, that's a question. So the next minifig is a Rocket Raccoon, who is definitely a cool minifig. He has a nice he has the regular gun with a weird orange thing on it, and then he has a interesting torso printing. And some just black-brown legs. And there's obviously the jarring gray tail piece. But yeah. And the head mold is very cool. With the kind of grin style. And then, yeah, tail. That's some nice back printing. And, yeah. That's pretty cool. But now let's look at the next minifig. So then we have the Teenage Groot. Who has a nice head mold. Pretty exclusive. It's a nice torso printing both front and back. There's nice some green on it. He's pretty cool. He's just kind of, yeah, and he looks more brown on the video than he does on, than in the real thing. But yeah, he's a pretty cool minifig. So now let's look at the build. So the main build is this kind of interesting pod design. And so let's start at the front, which has two dual stud shooter, which one's lost, you can see. And those are pretty simple. You just take them and shoot them out. And yeah, you can see the top has some 2 sticker prints, some 2 gold bar pieces, but iron, so it's an iron bar. The stud shooters, you have to open up the cockpit, and you can see it's actually not full complete, but a little bit of hallway. And some more sticker printing. The bottom has some purple bits, and then some of these shield pieces. But yeah, and then the other side is actually the same. Then the back, the reason this kind of looks very weird, like these little these things, is quite simple. It's because of the fact that, and there's another cockpit, so you can open it up as well. But this is supposed to be connected to the other set, which I don't get why they don't tell you that in any way on the box. They don't ever tell you that, but they really should, because they should, honestly. Yeah, I think this is good on its own, but I think combined with that, it would look pretty cool as well. But yeah, and you can fit all 3 minifigs from the set in it. So yeah, you can see all minifigs fit in the cockpit. So we have, and I think Groot is supposed to be facing front, but but in my display, I want him to be facing back, so we can kind of see him through a window. Because Thor won't actually be in this little cockpit in the actual set. He'll be like on top, kind of like flying. But yeah, so I think Groot. And that's why this divider piece is kind of like the wrong way, because I want it to be facing this way. We can't really. It's like that, but yeah. So yeah, now let's look at the next little side build, which is the place with his Thor's weapon, and that holds the weapon. But I think this is actually just called like the Ford or something. Yeah, so you can see there's like stickers. You can have this kind of spin with a feature on the back, and you push this out, and see it reveals the Stormbreaker design. The Stormbreaker piece, or the Stormbreaker build, I guess. And there's some more lightning pieces. And exactly, there's the purple stone. So I now have half the Infinity Stones. I have no idea where the blue one went, but I have the purple one and the green one. But yeah, I think we can move on to the final verdict. So yeah, this is something I'm gonna do with my reviews. I think I started this with that little.
Yeah, I'm really glad you're gonna listen.
Okay, so my final verdict. I'm trying to do this.
That cocoa element is so.
Yeah, I started this with my. I started with some of these with my review of that. The car, but I didn't. I kind of stopped doing it, so I'm gonna put it here. So yeah, this is a pretty cool little set. I do like it. I like the little Infinity Stone. I think it's a very interesting pod design, and I think it fits well in my little Infinity War Endgame setup type thing. So yeah, I think that's pretty cool. It's not complete. Like the Iron Spider minifig is not there right now. But other than that, pretty cool. And Iron Man's not there too. But yeah, that's the end of this video. I think I'll do a new room tour, or not room tour, but maybe room tour, a new tour of some sort. Both type of tours when it comes June. So yeah, so look up for that. But yeah, that's the video. I'll see you later. Bye.